Hi everyone. Welcome to our channel, where every day is a new step toward a better, stronger you. Here, we dive into powerful tips, inspiring stories, and practical advice to help you grow, unlock your full potential, and live a happier, more fulfilling life. So, if you're ready to invest in yourself and take on new challenges with confidence, join us daily. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon to stay updated. Together, let's make each day count and become the best version of ourselves.
Learn the art of forgiveness. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack, filled to the brim with rocks. Each step feels harder, each breath shorter. Now, imagine taking that backpack off and feeling the lightness, the relief, the freedom. Forgiveness is a lot like that. It's the act of setting down the burdens we've carried for far too long, the anger, the pain, the resentment, and allowing ourselves to breathe again. I want to talk to you about forgiveness today, but not in a lecture or a set of rules. Let's talk like old friends. Like two people sitting across a table, sharing stories and thoughts. Because forgiveness isn't something you learn in a day. It's something you feel your way through, one moment at a time. The weight we carry. Think back to a time when someone hurt you deeply. Maybe it was a sharp word, a broken promise, or a betrayal you never saw coming. Do you remember how it felt? The sting, the heaviness, the way it sat in your chest like a stone. It's hard to let go of that, isn't it? We tell ourselves that holding on to the pain will protect us. That if we stay angry, we'll stay safe. But the truth is, holding on only hurts us more. Resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. It eats away at our peace, our joy, our ability to move forward. And while forgiveness doesn't erase what happened, it gives us a way to reclaim our power and our peace. What forgiveness is, and what it isn't. Forgiveness isn't about pretending the hurt didn't happen. It's not about excusing bad behavior or letting someone walk all over you. Forgiveness is about you. It's about deciding that your happiness, your peace, your well-being are more important than holding on to the pain. It's about choosing freedom over bitterness, lightness over heaviness. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean you have to trust the person again or welcome them back into your life. It simply means releasing the hold that the pain has over you. The small steps of letting go. Forgiveness isn't a switch you can flip. It's more like a garden you tend to, patiently, lovingly, over time. Start with yourself. Sometimes, the hardest person to forgive is ourselves. We replay our mistakes, our regrets, our failures, over and over. But what if you treated yourself the way you would a dear friend? With compassion, with understanding, with grace. Feel the pain. Forgiveness doesn't mean ignoring the hurt. Allow yourself to feel it, to name it, to sit with it for a while. Only then can you begin to release it. See the other person's humanity. This is a tough one. But every person, even the ones who hurt us, is human. They're flawed, just like we are. They make mistakes, just like we do. Seeing their humanity doesn't mean excusing their actions. But it helps us understand that they, too, are navigating this messy thing called life. Decide to let go. Forgiveness is a choice, and it's one you might have to make again and again. Some days, the anger might creep back in. And that's okay. Just keep choosing to let it go. Forgiving without an apology. What about when the person who hurt you doesn't apologize? What if they never even acknowledge what they did? This is one of the hardest parts of forgiveness. We long for closure, for an apology that might never come. But here's the thing. Forgiveness isn't for them. It's for you. You don't need their apology to heal. You don't need their acknowledgement to move on. Your peace doesn't depend on them. It depends on you. The freedom in forgiving. When you forgive, you're not just freeing the other person. You're freeing yourself. You're letting go of the anger that keeps you tied to the past. You're making space for joy, for love, for new possibilities. You're choosing to live a life that isn't defined by the hurt you've experienced. And in that freedom, you'll find something beautiful. You'll find strength you didn't know you had. you'll find a lightness in your heart, a sense of peace that no one can take away from you. The stories we carry. Let me tell you a little story. There was a man who carried a grudge for years. Every time he thought about the person who hurt him, his chest tightened, his jaw clenched. He told himself he had every right to feel this way. After all, the hurt was real, and it was deep. But one day, he realized something. The person he was angry at had moved on. They weren't carrying the weight of the grudge. He was. And in that moment, he decided to let it go. It wasn't easy, it didn't happen overnight, but little by little, he felt the weight lift. And for the first time in years, he felt free. Forgiveness as a gift. Forgiveness is one of the greatest gifts you can give, not just to others, but to yourself. When you forgive, you're saying, I choose peace, I choose joy, I choose to move forward. You're giving yourself permission to let go of the pain and make room for something better. And when you forgive others, you're giving them a chance to grow, to change, to be better. You're not just freeing yourself, you're giving them the opportunity to step into the light as well. A postcard from the heart. If I could send you a postcard right now, it would say this: forgiveness is hard, but it's worth it. It's not about them, it's about you. It's about choosing peace over pain, freedom over bitterness. So take a deep breath and let it go. You deserve to be free. Wherever you are on your journey, know that forgiveness is always an option. It's never too late to set down the weight you've been carrying. It's never too late to choose peace. So, my friend, take that first step. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and watch as your heart begins to heal, one moment at a time. You've got this.